Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 tutorial video. In this video I'll show you how to buy a vehicle. And there are two ways to buy a vehicle, and in the end you get the same vehicle, so it doesn't matter which way you choose. You can go to the, I always say it, online shop from wherever you are on the map, and you just need to press the P key on the PC like that, and on the console there is a dedicated button for this too, but I don't know how it looks. And here we are in the shop where you can buy the stuff, and yeah, we have different categories. We have lots of them, and they are different than we had them before. It starts with drivables, which contains the tractors and the cars and trucks, and so loaders, trailers, soil cultivation, and so on and so forth, far down there. And then before we had a special area in the shop where you could buy all the pallets and boxes for seeds and fertilizer and bales and so. But now they are located where they are needed. So we don't have a special box, huge category, but we have this. In the seeding area, we have the seed pellets and seed bags and so. And in the yield improvement area, we have everything that is needed for fertilizing, for example. And I think if you are a seasoned farm sim player, you might find this strange and look for where can I get the stuff. But I'm sure when we get used to it, this is better than before. And for new farm sim players, this is better anyhow, because if you buy a sowing machine, you can find the seeds in the same category. And therefore, I like it how it works. Yeah, and now how to buy something like that. But before we buy something, we'll have a look at all the other areas that we can see at the left side. Here we have all the brands. And if you think you want to buy something from Case, then you just double click on this, and then you get everything that we have from Case. And here in this area where we have the box, we can't buy the boxes. It's the packs. And Giants combine certain vehicles and machines for certain purposes. So if you want to grow grains, you can go here and have a look what equipment could I need for this. And this is an example collection, but there are a lot of other possibilities. So you could use more or less any tractor for do this. You can buy every combine harvester. This is meant for beginners who don't know which kind of vehicles and machines do I need when I want to grow grain, or when I want to grow rice, for example, which is new for everyone. So here we have all the machines that we need to grow rice. And yeah, this is how it's going on with that. And here we have the used vehicle sale. And more or less always you will find some machines here that have a reduced price. It's around half of the price, more or less. And you can buy them if they are a good offer for you, if you need this. But you should be aware that they are used, so they already have some time on them, and so they break faster than the other machines that are completely new. So you, in a way, you pay a price for getting a used vehicle, like in reality. And here you can find vehicles and machines that you get from mods and DLCs. I have the MacDon pack here. And then here is a rather huge area, and we don't cover everything in this video. That would be much too much. And here we can see the animal dealer, the wardrobe where you can change your clothes, the construction area where you buy buildings and make terraforming. You can see the farmland selling area, and here we have our garage in the vehicles area. And this new garage is a combination of the vehicle list that we had before in the menu and the garage that we had before in the shop. And now it's both brought together. And at the top we see a list of everything that we have, and the age, the working hours, the current condition. 100% would be perfect, new or perfectly repaired, and 92% is still very good. And it goes down to 0, and then you could have some problems. So they don't break completely, but the tractors are slower with the combines, and the headers especially, you get less yield, and the combines are slower, and so on and so forth. If you have it as a leased vehicle, you can see the leasing cost here and the value that you would get when you would sell this vehicle. And down here you can see an image of it, and right now you see the possible configurations of the capacity, for example, and here of the tractor, and you see all those other informations. And later you will see the current horsepower, the configuration that you got. This is a known problem and it will be fixed. Okay, now they throw us into the menu area. So we came out of the shop, we go back to the game and back to the shop again, and here we are in this area where we can buy the vehicles. Let's just buy a small tractor, and the principle is the same for all the things that you can buy here. So here we have the small tractors. I made a double click to come here, and you can see the variety of small tractors, and I'm sure there will be more over time, which would be like it was in other games before. And let's just choose this John Deere tractor, and I make a double click. Oh, here we can see everything, the data about it. You can configure it from, no, this is the Landini. Here we want the John Deere. You can't configure the horsepower, and it has manual gears and 118 liters fuel tank. The speed is 35 kilometers per hour, and the weight is 5 tons. And now I go and double click on it, and now we are inside the hall of the shop, so to say, and at the right from the vehicle we see the facts about it, and at the left, no, that was the left from the vehicle, and at the real left of the screen we see the configuration possibilities. And the amount of configuration possibilities changes from tractor to tractor and from vehicle to vehicle. and machine to machine. So some machines don't have any configuration possibilities and others have a lot of possibilities. And with this tractor we can choose the wheel brand, and now you could have a look at the wheel and they will change. And yeah, most of the tractors have several wheel brands that are possible. And we can choose a wheel setup. And that differs from tractor to tractor and from brand to brand. This is standard. And now we have medium tires and wide tires, narrow tires. And the narrow tires, they don't destruct the crops when you drive on your field. And rear narrow tires, twin wheels, here we see two of them now, and narrow tires, twin wheels, back and front. Rear twin wheels, now we have normal size again, but twin, and twin wheels in the front and in the back end. This looks nearly a little bit ridiculous for such a small tractor, but cool. And now we are back to standard. And here we can choose whether we want to have a 3-point attacher. When we have this, we can use a mower on the tractor at the front. But we could also choose a weight, then we can't use a mower, and the weight can grow, so you can choose different kinds of weight. That was the biggest one, the 780 kilos for this tractor. And now we are back to the 3-point. I would in this case always choose the 3-point, because if you need a weight you can attach a weight, and you can use this 3-point for quite a lot of purposes. But this is personal preferences. And we could attach a front loader. That is not possible for all tractors, but for a lot of the small and medium-sized tractors. And yeah, so now you couldn't attach a front loader. And if we choose this, we get an additional part here, and then we can buy a front loader and a front loader tool. And the front loader is like an arm that helps you to transport smaller things around. So you could have a bucket where you could put grains or stuff inside, or you could have a pellet fork, and you can carry pellets with this. So I think on most farms you would need at least one tractor that has a front loader, or you buy a telehandler or a wheel loader or a forklift and things like that. But if you don't have those vehicles, then a front loader is good to go. And there are different brands, and you need the same attacher than the front loader brand that you buy. So if you have this quicker attacher, then you need to buy a quicker front loader. And we also have Hauer, then you need to buy a Hauer front loader. And we buy it quicker, I think. Okay, so now it's configured. And down here we see the base price and the options. That is for the front loader attacher and the total price. And now I have two choices. I could either lease it, and then I have to pay a base cost per work day and per work hour. And in the beginning you always have to pay for at least 1 day and for at least 1 hour, and therefore this adds up, and you have to pay $2,371 and you may only use the tractor, so drive around with it, for 1 hour. If you drive longer, you have to pay an additional $976. And yeah, I will make a video about leasing also, so this is just a small side information. The other thing is I could buy it and then I own it. So do you want to purchase it? Yes, I want. And you can fetch your purchase at the shop. And that's what we will do now. So I leave this shop surrounding, and now I want to go to the shop. I could go there or drive there with a different tractor, or I could just jump there. And we go to the map with the escape key. And it uses the opportunity to save. And now I go to the map. And here we see our farm. I'm here is this triangle. And I zoom out a little bit. And on every map you have a dealership. And you can recognize the dealership on the map with this basket symbol. Here on this map we have 2 basket symbols. This here is for the warehouse where you can buy stuff, and the other thing is for the dealership, the vehicle shop. And you can click on it and just see, okay, this is the vehicle shop, I want to go there, and I can just click on visit, and then I'm there. Here I am at the dealership. And here we can see the tractor that we bought. And now I can show you the different way how to go into the shop. This is just fast, quick and easy. This is more for if you like to role play your gameplay, then you can come here with your tractor or by foot, and then you go here and you see the symbol, come close and press the R button. It's a different button. And then you are in the same shop and you can buy in the same way for the same prices. Okay. Yeah, now we have this nice tractor. And yeah, to buy other things, machines and such, it's the same way. Okay, that's it. If you want to buy FS25 now, I would be happy if you use my Granny Tana order link for PCs. The link is in the video description below. This allows me to make the videos earlier. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!